right, so I'm going to move on to the next film here, and I think a lot of you not agree with me with this one at all. And number 9 for me, it's Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, which is a DC film with Jason Momoa. And you like Jason Momoa, right, Joe?
No, not really.
All right, so that's coming out December 16th, which is the same day Avatar 2 is supposed to come out. So one of those are going to move, and I'm guessing Avatar 2. I really liked the first Aquaman movie. Like, it wasn't like taking itself too seriously, but it was kind of fun. It was just like a DC movie, and you see like, you know, life underwater with, you know, the fucking people riding, was it like hammer sharks or whatever, or weren't they riding like
sea
giant
horses?
Yeah, there you go. That shit. I thought it was fun. Like, I liked the scene with Nicole Kidman at the beginning of the movie fighting the guards or whatever from Atlantis, I think. Like, I like that stuff, and it's directed by James Wan, who, you know, is known for horror and all that stuff. But I think the subtitle Aquaman 2 and the Lost Kingdom is kind of like used generic, kind of like Matrix Resurrections, Alien Resurrection, kind of like that. But hopefully it's fun. And then you, Chevo, you think you're gonna be watching Lost Kingdom? Are you excited for it at all?
I'm not gonna watch it in theaters, but when you were talking about the first one, I do remember that shot or that scene where you're talking about when they break into the house. I remember there's a shot in there that's cool. It's like all like one shot, right? And
Yeah.
It's like moving around.
Just keeps going back and forth like that.
Yeah, and I think my favorite part was probably when he's like a teenager and he's like training with Willem Dafoe on the beach.
Yeah.
And the Pitbull song.
I don't even remember that. There was a Pitbull song in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ivan or Jessica, Aquaman, Lost Kingdom?
Me. I didn't really like Aquaman. Like, it was... No, I didn't even really think it was that fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I just expected a lot from it, and then it just didn't resonate with me.
I'm gonna watch it. I did enjoy the first one just because I had low expectations, and also I knew they were going for campy. So it was supposed to be like they knew that it was gonna look silly, so they just went with it. So I'm okay with it. And
all the shit that's going on in that movie.
yeah, they had the octopus playing drums. Remember
Oh,
that?
yeah.
So yeah, that was their whole point. It's like, yes, we know it's ridiculous. Go with it. That's what they were doing. So
Yeah.
So it's fine. So yeah, I agree with it being on your list.
Did you watch the first Aquaman movie?
I have not. I'm a Momoa fan, but not enough to watch Aquaman.
Oh, okay.
Was it? Didn't it have the same producers or like director as Annabelle or something like that?
The director, James Wan,
Yeah.
he directed the first 2 Conjuring movies. But you know, Annabelle wasn't the first Conjuring movie. So then he put Annabelle in Aquaman in the scene,
Yeah.
like a little Easter egg. or
Yeah,
whatever.
I saw that right away, and I was like, "What the hell?" And I like paused it. I was like, "What
The
is
fuck?
this?"
Yeah.
Like on a shelf or something?
No, it's like
No.
water, like at a
Yeah.
underwater, like
Underwater?
Yeah.
I think it's when
it's like a dump yard.
It was a shipwreck, I think.
you know, when they did something with the water, with like all the ocean, like took over
That's right.
the land or whatever. And then I think that was like the aftermath. You see like all the rubble or all the disastrous shit, and then I think Annabelle was like, you see her in a shot. We see her there, like, oh, yeah, that's Annabelle. Anyways, all right. So number 8 is the first MCU movie on this list is Thor: Love and Thunder. That's coming out on July 8th. So we have Taika Waititi, who is directing this movie again, and he directed the last one, Thor Ragnarok. And Thor Ragnarok, I think, was the best of the 3 Thors. I didn't really like the first one, and the second one was definitely not good either. But I think it was worse than the first one. And the third one is definitely better. It's a different style, more comedy, but like there's a lot of stuff going on in that movie. But I'm excited for this movie because he's back, and then I'm pretty sure Guardians are going to be in it for at least for a little bit. I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe they're going to be there a little bit. And then Christian Bale's in it. So Christian Bale's in it. He's playing the villain. So I'm curious to see what he's going to do as a villain in that comic book movie, in an MCU movie. So I'm excited for that. Ivan, Didn't you like Thor Ragnarok?
Yes, it's one of my favorite MCU movies.
So-
and I love the director.
So you would see this? This would have been on your list, dude?
Oh, hell yeah. Probably like top 3 maybe?
Yeah, top 3, yeah.
Yeah, I'm super excited for this movie too. I always have so much fun watching those movies.
Yeah,
That
she
was
even
it.
enjoyed the first 2, so that's how much she likes Thor.
Oh, okay.
Second one was kind of whack, in my
I liked
opinion.
it. That's with what's her face, right? The chick, what's her name?
Natalie Portman?
No.
Oh, Darcy?
No.
No, I think you're thinking
Are you
of Thor
think-
Ragnarok.
Are you talking about Kate Blanchett?
Oops. Yep.
Yeah, Kate Blanchett's on Thor Ragnarok. Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally, I have it on my list as Thor 3 because I forgot about the second one.
Oh,
It's
shit.
so forgettable.
This Thor 4.
I liked Ragnarok a lot though, so I'm excited to see this. Top
What's
10.
the premise of this one?
I have no idea.
Well, the
Yeah, I don't
director.
I think it's gonna be probably more romance. Isn't Natalie Portman?
Yeah,
Well,
she's gonna
I-
be like Thor, right? She's
I
gonna
do
be-
I do know she's gonna be the next Thor or something like that. Let me see what they have the synopsis or like the summary.
She-Thor?
Well, they have She-Hulk.
I know. Like She-Thor.
Let's see if there's any synopsis or whatever summary on this. Do they not have any story
I don't
like
think
any
so.
summary? They don't, huh?
I haven't heard anything.
They just know that Jane Foster is back, which is, Natalie Portman. Thor comic book, which sees Portman's character Jane Foster take on the mantle and powers of Thor while suffering from cancer. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it.
Okay.
They usually keep their stuff like kind of, secret or whatever. But they usually have like somewhat of a summary. But they just recently released the summary for Doctor Strange 2, and this one's still further out.
Okay.
Did you watch the Thor movies?
I have not seen them. I need to watch a lot of MCU movies because I'm not up to date with a good chunk of them.
Okay.
I stopped after the last Avengers movie.
Oh,
Endgame?
Yeah, I stopped watching movies.
Oh,
after
so
that.
you're only like 2-3 behind. Well, actually more.
I still haven't seen any of the Thor movies or Iron Man. I haven't seen any Iron Man movies.
What?
Well, you only need to see one, the first one.
Okay.
All right, so moving on to number 7, and this is going to be the only Pixar movie. I think it might be the only Pixar movie coming out, but it's Lightyear, based on Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story, who is one of my favorite characters overall of all time, and so now we get the actual story of the Buzz Lightyear character, who's voiced by Chris Evans. So we just go on a little adventure of Buzz Lightyear or whatever. Looks cute. Looks fun. It's Pixar. The animation looks amazing, like always, and I'm sure I'll like it, or I might love it. So that's coming out on June 17th of 2022. Ivan, your thoughts on Lightyear?
I'm so excited for this movie. I love anything sci-fi, so Pixar, sci-fi, space adventure. It's gonna be really cool. I hope the story lives up to the epicness that it could be.
Were you a big fan of Toy Story growing up?
Yes.
Were you a big fan of Buzz Lightyear growing up?
Get out.
Yeah. I rooted more for Woody, I guess.
You.
Oh, so your favorite was Woody over Buzz, right?
Yeah.
For me, it was Buzz over Woody.
Mm-mm.
Jessica, your thoughts on Lightyear?
I'm super excited for this movie. It looks adorable. I think it looks like it can make me cry. I'm just kidding. I think it looks so cute. I'm excited.
Do you think they'll have Emperor Zurg come in?
Yeah, well, for sure. They'll definitely have
Maybe he'll
a
be the
Zurg-esque.
after credit teaser.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe.
what I'm most excited for, Zurg. I'm excited to see it. Very excited. Top 5. Yeah, top 5. Because I love Toy Story. Seen it a billion times. I was more like Ivan with liking Woody, but how much can you do with that? I'd rather see a space movie too. So, Buzz sounds cool.
Yeah, I like the whole sci-fi where you mentioned that it's a sci-fi story, which
I didn't think about
a
that.
lot of us like, right? So, like they go into the backstory of Woody and Toy Story 2 a little bit, but I think it's more like well, I guess it is kind of the character overall, right? Not just the toy. And that's actually my least favorite of the Toy Story movies, the second one.
It's probably my favorite.
Because it goes into, I know that when you were a little kid, you would watch it like every fucking day.
Exactly.
And
I feel like that's why I hate it.
Marie, your thoughts on Lightyear and Toy Story overall?
I'm the only one here who's not excited to watch it.
Wow.
I don't know. Buzz was never. He irritated me as a child watching Toy Story. He was my least favorite. I would say Woody was more of like tolerable, but I feel like there's other characters that you could really. They were more interesting to me.
Oh, I wonder if they'll have the little aliens.
Oh,
The little green ones.
Adorable, yeah.
In the movie.
But the little alien-
Those are Pizza
There's a
Planet.
pizza planet.
Yeah, those aren't part of the
Oh.
Those aren't part of Lightyear's thing.
Oh.
I mean,
Wall-E?
it's Pixar. It'll probably make me
Wall-E.
cry, but I'm not excited about it.
Okay.
I love it when they can make me cry. It's the
Yeah.
best.
All right, so that's Lightyear coming in June of 2022.